Can you build a global business from the Caribbean? Or is it an extremely special person who is actually able to achieve this? Here's the thing, if you are building a business in the digital age, the truth is the possibility of building a business that's global, meaning that is beyond your country in Trinidad or in Grenada or in Dominica or in Jamaica, is absolutely possible. The difference between the person who does it versus the person who doesn't do it is actually knowing what you need to have in place in order to have that global business. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that I need you to think about if you are interested in increasing your ability to generate income from your local business. So let's get into it. The first thing that you want to be clear on is who your audience is. Yes, I know if you're on this channel a lot, it's something that I say over and over and over. But the truth is your business success is very directly linked to who you're selling to. When it comes to building a global business, an international business, a business that exports, it's very important for you to think about the thing that connects someone who is local, who is your customer, or someone who is international, who is your customer. For example, if you were to use my business, I help entrepreneurs in the Caribbean and in the Caribbean diaspora, which means that I help people who are from the Caribbean, living in the Caribbean, and those who are from the Caribbean but no longer living in the Caribbean. In the same way, if you want to grow your business globally, you have to understand what your ideal client is looking for so that when you go into the spaces they occupy, you stand out to them. So step 1 in building a global business, get clear on your audience and get clear on how to reach them. The second thing that you need if you want to have a global business is a proper payment gateway. And that's where most of the challenge lies for those of us in the Caribbean. How do I get money? How do I make it easy for my customers who are in different countries to actually pay me? There are a number of options for you to explore. I do know that there are certain spaces like Trinidad and Tobago where we have a lot more digital options through our banking system than maybe in Grenada or maybe in St. Lucia. But the truth is that there is always a way to receive money overseas. Here's an important thing for you to know. If you get step 1 right, meaning that you are able to connect with the right client to provide the right solution and it's of importance to them, they will be willing to do extra steps in order to get the money to you in order to get their product. So if you want to grow a global business, this is what I want you to consider. Look at online payment options that are available to you. If you are using online payment options that have additional fees, you need to factor that into your cost. Look at options for bank transfers, wire transfers, and see how those can work for you as well. Again, pay attention to the costs associated with it. And if, for example, you realize that the options that are available, the cost of using it is way too expensive compared to the price of whatever you're providing, just keep in mind that you'll always be on the lookout for more affordable options in order to expand your business globally. The third thing that you need to pay attention to is how you deliver. So it's one thing to have your ideal client clear and connect with the right people. It's another thing to think about how you're receiving money. But you also have to think about how to get your product or service to your client in an efficient manner. Now, if you're in the service industry like I am, it's pretty easy to do. However, if you're in a product-based space, this is where you now need to do some research to see what's the easiest way to get your product from where you are to where you want it to be. What are the options? And here's an important tip for you. We all shop online. Yes? We all get our products in through Skyboxes, FedEx, or DHL. It is actually an option for you to use those means to get your products international if it is that it is a product that people are willing to pay that money to get, right? So at the end of it, I want you to know that it's not a special person that grows a global business. It's just a person that looks for solutions in these 3 areas: your ideal client, your payment gateway, and your delivery process. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more information.